Hi and welcome on our channel. Have you ever wondered what the universe is made of? Some people might say stardust or energy or tiny little atoms, and they're not wrong. But I'm going to let you in on a secret. The universe is also made of something else, something invisible but incredibly powerful. It's made of math. That's right, numbers, patterns, equations that everything follows, from the biggest, most distant galaxies to the smallest ladybug crawling on a leaf in your garden. It's the language that everything speaks. Think of it like a giant instruction manual for reality. Without this manual, things would be chaotic and unpredictable. But because of math, everything has an order, a reason, and a beautiful structure. It's the blueprint used to build stars and planets. It's the recipe that tells flowers how to grow their petals. Math isn't just a subject you learn in school with boring worksheets and difficult tests. It is a hidden superpower that helps us understand everything around us. And once you start looking for it, you will see it absolutely everywhere you go. Think about when you go shopping with your family. You see a toy that costs £10 and you have £5 in your pocket. You instantly know you don't have enough money. That's subtraction. Let's step into the kitchen. Are you helping to bake a cake or some delicious cookies? Well, you're being a scientist and a mathematician. The recipe is just a list of mathematical instructions. It tells you to use 200 grams of flour, 100 grams of sugar, and 2 eggs. You have to measure everything carefully using scales. That's using units and measurements. Then you have to set the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and bake for 25 minutes. What about when you go outside to play? Math is having fun with you there too. If you're playing soccer or basketball, your brain is constantly doing math. When you kick or throw a ball, you are automatically calculating the angle and the force you need. Now let's think bigger, much bigger. Look around you at the buildings, the bridges, and the roads. None of them would exist without math. How do you build a skyscraper that is super tall but doesn't fall over in the wind? You need math. Engineers use complex equations to calculate the strength of the materials and to calculate the weight of the building. They use geometry, the math of shapes and angles, to design a strong foundation and a stable frame. Think about the amazing bridges that stretch across wide rivers or deep valleys. Building a bridge is like solving a giant real-life math puzzle. Engineers have to figure out how much weight the bridge can hold. They have to think about cars, trucks, strong winds. They use math to design arches and cables that distribute the weight evenly, making the bridge safe and strong for everyone to use. Math is inside all the gadgets we use every day. Computer programmers write code, a special language based on logic and math. The amazing graphics in your favorite video game are created using geometry algebra to draw shapes, create characters, and make them move realistically in a three-dimensional world. So the next time you travel in a car, cross a bridge, or play a video game, take a moment to think about the hidden math that makes it all possible. It's the ultimate construction kit for humanity. Math doesn't just help us build our own world, it also helps us understand the natural world all around us. Nature is the greatest mathematician of all. Have you ever looked closely at a sunflower? The seeds in the center are arranged in perfect spirals. If you count the spirals going in one direction and then in the other, 34, 55, 89. These are part of a famous mathematical sequence. Look at a honeycomb made by bees. It's filled with perfect hexagons. Why hexagons? Because it's the most efficient shape to store the most honey using the least amount of wax. The bees didn't go to math class, but they instinctively know the best geometric solution. Look at the delicate, unique patterns of a snowflake. Each one has 6 sides, a rule of crystal formation dictated by mathematics. Even the branching of trees, the veins in a leaf. Math also helps us understand the vastness of space. Astronomers use math to figure out how far away stars and galaxies are. When scientists send a rover to Mars, they use incredibly precise math to calculate the exact path it needs to take to travel millions of miles and land in a specific spot. From the smallest details to the grandest cosmic scenes, math is the key that unlocks nature's secrets. We are reading the secret codebook of the universe. It shows us that we are part of a world that is incredibly organized, logical, and more beautiful than we can imagine. What if I told you that math could give you a superpower? The power to see into the future. One of the most common ways we see this is in weather forecasting. Meteorologists, the scientists who study weather, collect huge amounts of data. They feed all that data into giant supercomputers. These computers run complex mathematical models. Models are sets of equations that describe how the atmosphere behaves. In sports, coaches use statistics, which is a type of math, to predict which players will perform the best. Even your favorite streaming service uses math to predict what you might like to watch next. All of this is possible because math helps us find patterns in what has happened in the past and use those patterns to make an educated guess about the future. It helps us plan, prepare, and sometimes even avoid problems before they happen. Math is our guide to tomorrow. You'll soon realize that you're already a mathematician, using these powerful ideas every single day without even knowing it. Let's unlock the secrets of the universe together, one number at a time. It's going to be an exciting adventure into the world of logic and wonder. Math isn't hidden in a textbook. It's out in the real world, making your life easier, more fun, and more delicious. It's the secret ingredient to your daily routine. Thank you for joining us on this amazing journey into the world of numbers. If you enjoyed discovering the power of math, please like and subscribe for more adventures.